Hey, everybody, it's the Mean Boys Podcast with Andrew Polk today.
Holy shit, this is a fun one.
Yeah, the Colin Kaepernick of making bad sports jokes.
Yeah, really took a knee on the windpipe of human decency.
No, he stood so we could walk, and then we marched so that I think Owen Benjamin could get back on Twitter. I don't know exactly how the thing breaks down, but he was fantastic. And, yeah, we do address the controversy in the middle, but other than that, we just hang out, have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking, hey, guess what? We're only 99 iTunes reviews away from...
Getting my mom on the goddamn show.
Yeah, 99 iTunes reviews.
Well, it's a fucking bad bit. Yeah, my mom's going to do Mean Boys if you guys leave 99 more iTunes reviews.
Yeah.
We're at 301. That's bananas to me.
I really love this one where this guy just put 5 stars and then he said, the Mean Boys Podcast tells a story of, and then he just copy and pasted the summary of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime into it, like just complete with like full like notations and shit. Yeah, that's
pretty funny.
Good iTunes review bit, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of times I make fun of your iTunes reviews. You're like, well, it's like edgy, but they still like each other. And I'm like, oh, fuck you guys. But that's grade A stuff, man. You should be proud of yourself.
Yeah.
And it only takes a second. You know what else only takes a second? Entering your credit card information into patreon.com/meanboys, where for $5 a month, you get weekly bonus content.
Bonus.
Yeah, $10 a month, weekly goodies.
Merch.
Weekly.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh, like monthly goodies.
monthly goodies.
Weekly.
I think I keep saying weekly goodies.
Yeah, it's not weekly
It's barely even monthly goodies.
Yeah, if you thought you were supposed to be getting things weekly, I'm very sorry.
Oh, yeah.
But we do not make that kind of money.
No, so yeah, we're doing a window decal of us pissing on Tom this month, I think.
Yeah.
That's what we're working on.
We're getting that drawn up. And it's important to know that we had that idea and never once has, hey, Tom, you think this is a great idea?
Oh, yeah, I guess we didn't. Sorry.
Well, it was like, look, we're doing a Calvin peeing. Someone's got to be getting peed on. 1, 2, 3 doesn't live here as much.
I think it could be kind of just funny, just like symmetrically for you guys to pee on me, because it's going to be a tall guy and a short guy peeing on another short guy, you know?
That is a fair point.
Yeah, we'll see how far along the design process is, and maybe I'll take the pee bullet.
That's unrealistic to the show.
Look at it this way. I've never jerked off to the idea of peeing on you. So
All right.
it would be more in keeping with the spirit.
Yeah, so give us your money, because when we get to $2,000, we're doing another Snark Week, 7 fucking podcasts in 7 days.
Plus 7 bonuses. It's 14 podcasts.
Oh, yeah, it's 14
in 7 days.
podcasts in 7 days. So, yeah, if you want to hear me just get cranky again.
Yeah, cranky is an
If you want me to have to re-up my Zoloft like I did the last time we did Snark Week.
Yeah, basically we all went into a near life-ending spiral of negativity to produce some pretty okay content.
podcasts. Yes, to do some of our most mediocre podcasts.
Yeah, to put out like 2 great, 2 bad, and 3 other episodes.
Yeah, so yeah, go do that and fucking fill out our tour sheet if you guys want us to come to your town. Guess what? We want to go too, but we need to know where you live. So just pop over to the Twitter. It's in the bio. It's in the show notes. It's everywhere. And just let us know the closest major market you're going to come out to, how many friends you have, and whether or not we can sleep on your couch. And we'll start planning that next big tour.
Yeah,
know?
we are very excited for fucking the next tour. The last one was super fun. We want to do this. Also, we do mention later in the show that we want you guys to send in amateur porn. Please do that.
Yeah, that's completely sincere. It's a call forward.
The Mean Boys' horny summer is alive and kicking.
Yeah, so
I might not watch your porn.
Tom's gonna watch your porn.
yeah, Tom is not a team player, and we will be having a company meeting about his attitude.
We are gonna
intro.
Ludovico his ass in that shitty chair, and we're gonna make him watch you get fucked weird.
Yeah,
You can't even put me in a cage.
Speaking of fucking Tom watching things, he's making vlogs on YouTube. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel.
What?
It's actually got. I'm gonna wait until it hits 1,000 before I make the subscribers public, because I feel like anything less than that is embarrassing. But we're getting there, so just go fucking tap the button. We just put up the episodes and vlogs and other. We don't like flood you with like, hey guys, Tuesday thoughts. Connor here. You know this whole thing about Twitter. It's like, what are we even? It's just funny stuff.
Yeah, and here's the thing: if you guys actually go over there and subscribe and let us know it's something you'd be interested in, we will put more shit on it.
Yeah,
like the more stoked you guys are on anything, the more we'll do it.
No, we're cleaning out the studio. We're trying to get cameras in here and all that shit.
Yeah, we've got a lot of fun plans. Get over on the subreddit. You guys have turned that into an oddly thriving petri dish of weirdness.
Yeah, it really is. Where it's just it's so who's up and wants to talk about Battlestar.
Shout out to the very involved fucking role playing campaign that's going on about the Battle Royale thing.
I still want to read that.
I've only read the first chunk
it.
of it, but it's pretty funny. They've really captured mine and Keith Ray's voice in a very real way. So go over there, get involved in that.
The man who controls the coconuts controls the island.
Now, when I achieve mastery and I build a blimp out of several fronds.
So yeah, go do that and follow us on the social media platforms. And that's just about it for now. All the business is out of the way. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this week's episode of Mean Boys with Andrew Polk.
Niggas
Hi, and welcome to the Mean Boys podcast. Hope is the lubrication for disappointment to fuck you with. I'm Tom Goss.
I'm Keith Carey.
I'm Andrew Polk.
And I'm...
Somehow a smugger Bo Burnham. I didn't know it was possible.
It hurts, man. I was trying to rebut, and I was like...
Man, I got nothing.
But instead of being able to play the piano, I just call you guys fat. I'm not even like, he actually is a good singer. It's like, yeah, he just kind of does like, what if this Pokemon was Puerto Rican,
It's the canvas with which you work is calling us fat gay or fat and gay.
Yeah, some people have to work with pastels or charcoals. Me, I like to go with the childish taunts. That's my medium. Andrew Polk Jones is in the studio.
Huzzah!
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
Should
right.
I have said I'm gay? Oh, fuck. I should have. Oh, I'm retarded in Mexican steel. All right.
I love that this is what you think the show is.
I've never listened to the show. I'm sorry.
No,
I don't care.
It's fine. I think you have a much edgier, cooler idea of what it is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no,
We are going to use what you just said as a soundbite on the internet.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, man. Now the internet will be really mad at you.
Yeah.
God.
Not like before when everything was great.
Yeah. Hey, dude, I'm here on behalf of the woke community to tell you that you're canceled, Andrew. You have been canceled.
Roseanne got canceled. A lot of people think I write for Roseanne. I only write her tweets. So
Hey, you're doing tweets on the show now. That's what
giving
you're
a
doing.
raise for that.
This is what's funny is when all that shit went down, like my first thought wasn't even like, oh no, Andrew. I was just kind of like, oh, good for him. He's getting press.
Yeah. Oh,
Like
wow.
getting called out is the new getting a CISO pilot.
Oh, yeah.
No, dude, honestly, you know what? If you ever wanted to get into racist podcasting, you have the perfect opportunity right now. You could be doing like Owen Benjamin numbers on Patreon within a month.
You
if
look
just
so
leaned
stoked
into it.
about
I
this.
have a Gas digital business card I can give you right now.
Yeah, you already have the haircut. That's number one. Okay.
I recently got the Nazi haircut for our listeners at home.
Yeah.
Which I guess are all of the listeners now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, there's just a guy in the ceiling.
Yeah. The listeners could be at work, huh, guys?
They live at the factory
That's
they
the
work
great
at.
thing about podcasts. You can listen to them anywhere.
You're really climbing the bar with that one.
You guys, there's electricity in the room right now. This is the best episode we've ever done. All right, we'll discuss Andrew's crimes against humanity more during our middle segment. But for now, let's get into the Mexican joke-off game.
Hell yeah.
So topical.
Strum.
All right, guys. A Florida man was caught stealing a car with a monkey in a diaper. Upon seeing the news, Keith's mom's new husband said, "So this is how I find out you're cheating on me?"
Wait, the monkey was in the diaper or the lady was
The monkey was in the diaper. It was a guy, and there's a monkey in a diaper, on some Speed Racer shit, just clinging to him.
He got charged with first-degree whimsy. Pixar founder John Lasseter is leaving the company after allegations of sexual misconduct. Find out more in the upcoming film Retta Me Tooey.
Yeah,
You just looked mad at me.
I am. You're very good. You have a lot of empathy, Keith.
The
I made
wash.
a pun. What was empathetic about that?
Oh no, you really know how to pick up on my moods.
Oh, I got a pun.
I know,
Should I
it's
do
real
the
weird.
pun
You're
one?
very intuitive.
I'll do the pun one. Heinz Ketchup is trying to put an end to the cops shutting down kids' lemonade stands. The cops are beginning to realize that they're dicks, but hindsight is 2020.
First of all, kill yourself. Is this like a genuine problem? The cops are just
Yes,
raiding
the
lemonade
cops
stands?
keep shutting down lemonade stands.
Is that for real?
Yes,
Wow, that's fun.
apparently there's a lot of all those curly mustache festivals where they
Gonna go ahead and stop you right there. What do you think you mean?
you know when
Like
they have,
Bonnaroo or something? Or
Sure.
I thought you meant the Pride Parade.
Like a hot air balloon festival?
Welcome
Yeah, a
to
game of
Tying Women to
Monopoly.
Railroad Tracks Con 2018.
Whiplash con.
you know all those summer festivals where there's a bunch of dudes with curly mustaches. They sell- Yeah.
Sunday.
They sell hot dogs and craft beer and whatnot, and people who sell lemonade keep calling the cops on these unlicensed kids' lemonade stands. The cops have to go in and shut them down because technically they're unlicensed.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I kind of love that.
I'm starting
It's
to
just-
wonder if I've been to a festival before. What?
Yeah, I know. These shrewd lemonade dealers of Coachella.
I feel like you're just talking about like one of those like, oh, I saw it in the Sunday paper and my wife's been kind of a cunt, so I took her and I got her a bratwurst and a fancy iced tea, so now we can have half-hearted sex while the kids are asleep kind of event. Like the Lemon Festival in Upland is a thing like that from where I'm from. you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you see many lemonade stands during that festival?
At the Lemon Festival? I gotta figure probably.
Yeah, I think there was a couple.
Unlicensed from children?
I don't think he's checking the documentation on the fucking lemonade
You're
part,
not
dude.
doing it right.
Yeah, when you have the haircut of me and Andrew, you don't go around requesting papers for things.
Man, how bad of a town did you grow up in where the Lemon Festival is? Like, that's the best fruit they
No,
could
this
have a
was
festival for.
Chino.
love
Chino
lemons.
has the Demolition Derby, and that's it. The Lemon Festival was like a 25-minute drive up like
The
mountain.
best thing Chino can do is ruin part of Chino.
Yeah. The Demolition Derby is like a de facto high school reunion, basically. It's just like once a year. It's like, oh yeah, Kenny's still working down at the fucking AutoZone. Nice.
I went to the Demolition Derby at the OC Fair a couple years ago, and it was like it was an RV Demolition Derby, and it was just the white trashiest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And it was great because like our section, our car won. They turned it into like some weird medieval times Mad Max situation.
I got the blue deadbeat dad.
so
I got the green one.
So we all got free tickets to go see Blue Oyster Cult that night.
Oh, what? You saw Blue Oyster
And they were
Cult?
pretty good. I actually like.
I love Blue
but it was
Oyster
so funny
Cult.
because if you're Blue Oyster Cult, you have two songs that anybody gives. a
Right,
shit.
that's
you have,
also
Don't Fear the
true.
Reaper and Godzilla, and they.
Oh, and Burning for You.
I guess. But,
Yeah.
but the point is, like, you close.
Cities in Flame.
Look, they're actually a
and
good
roll.
band.
Yeah, they're a good band.
But I'm
Thank
saying,
you.
look, for the county fair audience, they're coming for two. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Sure.
And you think you got to close with Don't Fear the Reaper, but they played in the middle of the set, and then you just watched 1,000 people leave while they continued playing for 30 more minutes to like 40 people.
They probably did
man.
that on purpose, so it was easier for them to get their cars and leave after they played.
That actually makes a ton of sense.
Yeah, it's like, hey guys, we know that Lost is new tonight, so here's the one you came to see.
Yeah, the funniest part was Foghat opened for them, and they just played Slow Ride twice.
Oh, dude, I would rather see Foghat. That would be
Dude,
cool.
Foghat
I'd love
sucked.
Foghat is great, dude.
Nah, they were bad at being Foghat.
Foghat just makes me want to put a cigarette out of my son.
This is what they do at Demolition Derbies. They play classic rock.
Well, no, it was at the fair, but they have like a big concert thing there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, fairs. Fairs have lemonades. Fairs are ruining the kids' lemonade stands.
What the fuck? Okay, Andrew, you're up.
It's news.
Yeah, never have I seen
time.
someone look more stoked in my life.
Don't worry, this will be bad enough that we'll all get back to riffing. Connecticut woman was shocked when, after experiencing abdominal pain for several months, doctors found and removed a 132-pound tumor from the woman's ovaries. A 132-pound tumor. If this woman had been in Texas, they would have had to remove it at just a few ounces.
It's an abortion joke.
Yeah.
It's a long road to it.
When I heard a 132-pound tumor, I'm like, oh, that's if only it was a 245-pound tumor, this would be a great Keith Carey joke, but alas.
Man, I think that says everything you need to know about the South is that you could just have 132 pounds of extra cancer and not notice.
Oh, yeah, you fit right in a Cracker Barrel.
Oh, yeah, they're like, we'll give you one of those weird, like, elastic leg bands to keep your, like, fucking extra shit packed in. You ever see someone where they just have, like, elephantitis of one leg, and they gotta
Yeah.
just put rubber bands on it so they can, like, get in the fucking little hover round?
Yeah, there was a guy that came to open mics here for a while, and he had one of those elephant legs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that dude.
And one time I saw that guy, like, drink an egg. It was very upsetting.
Wait, what?
I think he just ordered, like, 2 poached eggs.
Oh, yeah, Norms, I was there.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
just like some kind of like Roman fucking
Lizard?
counselor, you know, or
Man,
whatever.
that
Just-
dude lost a bunch of weight and like tried to pull a power move by like very publicly trying to give me his old fat guy shirts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but then he also got popped for being kind of a rapist, so like I won.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Boy, who would have seen that one coming with that guy?
Yeah,
That
exactly.
fucking mayonnaise beanbag chair.
Yeah. It's just nice to know somebody's soul can be as gross as the rest of them.
I was at a mic once in like no miles from a Taco Bell, and he showed up with just I love this story. Satchels of the Dorito tacos, which had just come out at the moment.
Satchels.
And he's trying to give them to these people in the bar that aren't even comedians or part of it, and they just see, you know, this grimace.
like the worst cigarette
of a
girl of
human.
all time, or is it Newport? Anyone want a Newport?
They look like the human grimace.
Yeah, he's just White Grimace.
Oh, dude, yeah, that was my favorite Kermesker album. Was White Grimace.
White Grimace is also Connor's resting face.
Yeah. I don't know about this.
In my neighborhood.
All
I'm
right.
glad that guy was a rapist because I just didn't like him before.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah,
Not a rapist, but
and
a
it's like
creep.
I feel like
didn't
I feel
hear
like he
about
wanted
that.
too many.
it's
He
a
wanted
thing.
too many inspiring points for getting like a weight loss surgery, and it's like I'm not proud of you for having health insurance, dude. That just means that you weren't grinding on our level. All right, bro.
Well, it does like a weird thing of like fucking, I don't know, like when you're a super fat guy who just gets down to like normal fat, like that's cool. Like congratulations. Yeah, you didn't really overcome adversity. You just stopped making the same bad decisions.
And, yeah,
you make
unless you
over
can
and
like
over.
base jump with your extra skin, get the fuck out of my
like
face.
Rocky the Flying Squirrel.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
And
All right.
now here's something no woman will enjoy.
Yeah, unless you can put a GoPro on what used to be your main boob and get shared in an Upworthy post, then I'm not going to clap for you every time you walk up the fucking stairs. A Brazilian man died after having his penis bitten off by a shark. Upon seeing the news, Keith's mom's new husband said, "So this is how I find out you're cheating on me?"
Damn it, you faggot. I get the sinking feeling there's going to be 3 more of these.
Yeah, your mom is both a shark and a monkey in a diaper. She
My mom's a lot of stuff.
wears a lot of hats.
Judges are deliberating on whether to deport a Mexican fuck shit. Judges are deliberating on whether to deport a Mexican pizza delivery boy. His lawyer says the judge must deliver a verdict in 30 minutes or less, or his client is free.
I like it.
That's cute. They're not all horrible. They're not all about sharks and dicks
All right,
and cancer.
what do you got for that one, Kevin Eubanks?
The Washington Capitals have won the Stanley Cup. If you want more lack of talent achieving more than they should, pledge to our Patreon. Damn it.
I don't know why you thought that was going to crush you.
I thought it was going to get a ha-ha.
No, I mean,
move
it's the
on.
problem is that we're not achieving more than we should.
And also, definitively we know nothing about hockey, save what you have screamed at us on various grounds across America.
But the fans will get it. There's a lot of there's a big hockey mean boys.
we
over
do have a
there.
weird, hockey fan.
Well, I mean,
audience.
our fans are ugly, and that's who hockey markets to.
Hey,
it's like,
hockey's
hey,
beautiful.
You know, you can. Did you get hit by your dad until your
Yeah,
eyes are
you're-
like on different planes of your face? Fucking pick up some skates, slugger. You can do something.
You're a
with your
violent
life.
white idiot with illusions of muscles. Why not hockey?
Yeah. You don't have air conditioning. Come down to the rink.
See how arrogant they sound, guys? See how the just this misunderstood.
Yeah, because we're better than you.
We're badminton fans, okay? That's our sport.
Dude, me and Andrew, we should just be badminton commenters. You know,
Dude, I
we
would
could be
love
like
that.
the two,
The bad boys of badminton
oh
commentary.
shit, yeah. Like
there
the John-
probably is, unfortunately, a market for that.
Yeah.
Where we just
Yeah.
call the badminton players faggots. It's like, who would argue with us, one, but also...
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be fun to just do some MXC shit, but just with like rich people sports.
You two
know?
look like you met at a squash competition.
Not the sport, like you were growing
The
competitive
festival,
squashes.
the
Yeah.
squash festival next to the lemon festival.
Oh yeah, Squash Fest.
Calling the cops on all those kids trying to sell squash at their house.
Illegal squash juice,
Yeah.
juice stance or whatever.
Hey guys, welcome to the 2018 Squash Pit. Then it's your turn to bomb.
I wasn't going to subject myself to that since I'm the guest.
Oh, okay. Well, nice.
I don't know what you want me to do.
No, I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, that's fine. So you didn't write more jokes, or
I do. They're just not squash related.
okay? You don't have to do them if you don't want to.
After releasing the music videos Chun-Li and Party Tings, critics have accused Nicki Minaj of appropriating Asian culture. When asked for a statement, Nicki said, "Ooh, me so sorry."
Yeah, it's a scene here crouching while smoking a cigarette in a casino. Nicki Minaj is under fire. All right, guys.
Glad you did it.
A 6-year-old girl cured her autoimmune disease with donkey milk. In a related story, scientists announced that Keith's mom's back is expected to live for 200 years.
God damn it!
If donkeys pull out when they fuck your mom, they're like, I don't want to get this bitch pregnant, all right? I'm a donkey, not an idiot.
You make a mule that comes out chain smoking.
Yeah.
God damn it. Donald Trump is considering a posthumous pardon for boxing legend Muhammad Ali. In a statement, the president said, in light of all his contributions to American culture, the White House is prepared to forgive Mr. Ali for being black. I do love that this has become Donald Trump's weird new thing where he's just pardoning all these dead people.
Yeah, people that
yeah.
whistled at white women.
Yeah, well, he's really trying to, I think, just get everyone comfortable with the word pardon. So when he just goes, nah, me now, we're all kind of
you know
okay
this
with
mean?
it.
Eventually, there's going to be a black president trying to court the white vote, and he'll pardon you, Andrew. Posthumously, yeah. He'll be like, his account has been inactive for years after the suicide, but we're going to put the blue check mark back.
President Barkley will
Yeah. No, Adam Brown was telling me that Trump has this like immigration guy who's this like black Republican dude, and he's like he thinks he has like a sneaky plan to try to convince like Black America that like Mexicans are like making their lives terrible, and he's like it might work. It sounded pretty interesting. I want to read about it, but yeah, I think this is definitely phase one of that plan. Is like hang out with Kim Kardashian, quote tweet Kanye. Blah, blah, blah,
yeah.
blah,
I do
blah,
love
profit.
that the Donald Trump's foreign like immigration policy is kind of just turning into helter skelter at this point.
Yeah, a little bit.
Beatles songs.
You fucking goon.
A mother tried to revive her daughter by lighting her on fire after accidentally drowning her. Jeesh, what a terrible cook.
She's bad at cooking, dude.
That's
I got
how-
it.
that's-
You dumbass, you don't even get the
fire
jokes.
Yeah.
Tom shit is just like a tone poem where it's just like the idea of words and it never goes where you think it's going to go.
It's more the idea of an idea of words.
Starbucks has announced. I'm rolling into it.
You've already gotten the rhythm of what we do.
Starbucks has announced they will be closing all stores mid-afternoon on May 29th for racial bias training. Stores in LA and New York will be offering PowerPoint presentations, questions and answers, and guest speakers, while locations in the South will just be showing employees photos of black people in suits.
Number one, that's amazing. Number two, you made a joke in the when we were talking about this, like the joke off where you're like, well, I guess I'm going to whip out the old Colbert packet. And I thought you were joking until I realized you just said May 29th.
Oh yeah, I've got a Star Wars Day joke in here too.
Oh wow.
Dude, I love it. I love that you found the only way to give less of a shit than not doing it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry, I meant Keith's fat.
Yeah.
There you go, champ.
He's
On June 9th, whatever today is. I'll hold up a newspaper like a hostage while I call you a faggot.
He's fat, and it's the first week of summer.
Andrew's next bit is like, all right, so then Jon Stewart comes out, and then we do a whole thing. Okay, guys. People lined up in droves to buy the first 1,000 flamethrowers from Elon Musk's new Boring Company. The event was described as like when the new Yeezys come out, but for people with Futurama tattoos. I can't imagine a more obnoxious gathering.
No, yeah, than anything Elon Musk.
Oh, I would rather like be like trapped in Doctor Who con for eternity.
And you're dressed as the flying spaghetti monster.
Oh, hell yeah! The guy who just looks for any excuse to wear that costume. He's like, dude, I use so much lucite building this thing. I gotta fucking get some.
I didn't buy all these fucking pipe cleaners to not be the flying spaghetti monster.
Oh man, dude! If you got a flying spaghetti monster piece of merchandise in your life, kill yourself.
It is genuinely the worst. Like, I would rather see a "I don't care for blacks" bumper sticker than a flying spaghetti.
Yeah, a Confederate flag is like, okay, well, this guy's probably got some good stories.
Yeah.
At least, this guy's would probably be fun to talk to for me at a bar. But
Right.
And I'm a cunty atheist, but it's just like, dog. Like,
Yeah, the flying spaghetti monster tag is both looks stupid and represents that you are stupid.
yeah, it's like the Volcom symbol, but for people who work in a cubicle and take themselves too seriously.
I didn't know you guys spent so much time reading bumper stickers.
What else are you going to do in traffic?
Yeah, think. Try not to think.
I think the Cleveland show, one of my favorite jokes of all time is from the Cleveland show.
I do love that we're like, yeah, man, you're stupid. You're intellectually silly. Anyway,
Yeah.
the Cleveland show.
Yeah, dude.
The
You're just
third
talking
best
about the
Family
Drew
Guy
Carey
spinoff.
show? That's what you call the Drew Carey show?
Carrie will fight. No, the joke is like, you got to stop texting while you're driving, and then like the young teenage daughter just goes, "Driving's boring." I think about that every time I send a text while I'm driving. I'm like, it is boring.
Yeah. You're a terrifying driver, though, to be fair.
I'm super good at driving.
Nah, you're like really bad at it.
Oh, well, at least I'm not too afraid to do it because I'm a bitch.
All right, well. At least I've crashed 0 cars.
Oh, yeah, well, you've only been a tremendous burden to everyone in your life.
Oh, sorry.
I reign dominant over both of you right now.
I guess.
Yeah, this is the one, you're the Dale Earnhardt Jr. of...
I also read more than you guys, I think.
Oh, yeah, a
We
girl...
read more bumper stickers. Checkmate.
A girl asked me what I was reading the other day, like a girl that was like flirting with me, and I was like, Reddit. Literally, was like, I don't remember. I can't even think of a book I could pretend to have read.
The Anarchist Cookbook?
Yeah. The title of porn.
I read that article about when they caught the Silk Road guy 3 years ago, and that was pretty long. So that was the closest thing to a book.
I've just been reading ass tattoos.
Oh yeah, Tom gave a girl abortion money, and then she used it on a Cheeks Ahoy ass tattoo. Not even for his baby. It was just for some other guy's baby.
Oh,
I was just trying to be nice. I was also pretty suicidal. I was going to kill myself anyway, and she got.
Yeah,
But then you're like, why not kill this baby
Yeah.
instead?
And then you did the most retarded version of the God's Plan video, where you just.
I wonder if that baby's still alive.
I mean, I sure hope so.
She's not very responsible.
Nabisco, get in here.
Israel held its gay pride parade. Israel held its gay pride parade this weekend. Government officials condoned the festivities, but asked people to please stop carving glory holes in the Wailing Wall.
I got a note for you. Is that the thing where you put the notes in the wall? Where
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to be gay anymore.
Yeah,
Thanks, Wailing Wall.
it's like, being Jewish, but what a bummer. And then you just slide it in there.
Yeah, it is like
Do you remember gay people and Jews have both just like moved into neighborhoods they weren't from, and then just kind of cleaned it up and pushed out the people who used to live there?
Yeah, the Wailing Wall is just
Israel is West Hollywood.
The Wailing Wall is just 4chan for Zionists. You can just anonymously share your hopes to a group of like-minded people.
Ziononymous.
Oh boy. Anthony Bourdain from the TV thing. Anthony Bourdain killed himself. Must have been something he ate.
Man, you literally could have just reused "Boy, what a terrible cook" and it would have made more sense.
Oh, that would have been a better joke.
I mean, no, but it just...
I'll be my friend after that happened. She shows me this picture. She's like, he's dead. I was like, is that Harris Whittles? I had no idea.
Oh no! When I first was reading it, I didn't really know who he was, and I thought he was the guy who just eats the really, really big food. And I was seeing people post these like heartbreaking things about like, yeah, he taught us that we were all the same through food, and he used his passion to like really shine a light on like the disenfranchised people of the world. I'm like, he just ate a big burger. Like, this guy's no hero.
He ate a burrito the size of a fucking JanSport.
Yeah,
We're calling him
you ate a
Messiah.
backpack full of spaghetti. La-di-da, dude.
A backpack of spaghetti.
All right.
Oh, that tickled you.
All right, dude. You want to go into like your the drop the mic packet, or do you want to do like another?
I'm also reading my packet if it makes you feel better.
I just never write topical jokes, and so that's what I've got.
Well, you
for
did
this.
one time, and it didn't go great.
Oh yeah, that wasn't a joke. I would just like to say that was a very true statement. Oh my God! Today is May 4th. Now being celebrated. The gist of that joke is Google is going to celebrate Star Wars Day by changing their doodle to a picture of a fat virgin. That was.
Oh man,
I
really?
like you just cliff notes a
I don't have
two-line
to
joke.
spoon feed you.
Yeah,
No, we get it.
you're gonna get a response from Draymond Green and the guy whose like family died when they drove the car through all the people in Canada, the incel community and the NBA community. Just like the two most opposite groups are both coming together. Like, all right, we got to make peace and break bread over this Andrew Polk guy.
Who's in a cell?
You, when I figure out how to put you in a cage.
Yeah,
they
everyone
gotta-
noticed he still has not put me in a cage.
We've had a long-running thing where I think I can trick Tom into getting into a cage.
And he said this about 2 months ago.
Yeah, well, it takes a minute to find a cage that fat. Like, give me a fucking minute.
That's sure. No, just everyone note Keith is a failure.
Well, I have to liberate you from the fucking prison that is your own mind so that I
Yeah.
can put you into a much
This
more
is
literal.
honestly really easy. It goes like, "Hey, Keith, I'm out of cigarettes. Can I bum one?" And you say, "Yeah, but only if you get in the cage and pose for a picture." And then Tom goes, "Nah, well, I don't want to walk to the liquor store, so I guess I'm in a cage now."
I'm going to win this honest. Anyway.
All right, guys. The Pope told oil executives the world needs to convert to clean fuel, adding, "What started more wars than oil, guys? Come on." This is New Yorker Connor checking out.
Tainted watermelon has caused illness in over 60 people. Farmer market proprietor Dice Clay remarked, "The last melons that made this many people puke were on my whore of an ex-wife." Oh!
I thought for sure that was going to a racial direction.
Nope. It did originally, and then I'm like, nah, I don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Basically, it went that way originally, and then I'm like, we're already having Andrew on the show. Let's
Yeah.
record disaster.
Here's the thing, and I hope you're not insulted by this. We're just like, how fucking hard do we have to try to get a think piece written about us? All right. I'm not talking like HuffPo, but like one medium like Facebook thing that someone's like, if you're still supporting these guys, I'd highly suggest
You guys
get
haven't
over
had
here.
anything yet?
No, not really. I mean, someone wrote a Tumblr blog about how I said retarded on a Yu-Gi-Oh podcast, but other than that, we've come away
you were
pretty
just saying
clean.
the name of the podcast.
This is retarded.
Well, yeah, I was just like, I don't know. I don't like Inzector decks. Like, I think they're retarded. Like, yes, I'm a villain.
You also called retarded people retarded a lot in that.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. No, yeah, some guy was like, this guy tweets at me, he's like, I think your autistic fans deserve better than to have slurs hurled at them. And then some hero responds, as one of Connor's biggest fans, who's also super autistic, no, we don't.
Yeah, they just need a jar of green jelly beans to count, and they'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh, quick, toothpicks. It's like a smoke bomb for the autistic people.
Shit.
You can just run away.
There's 97.
Feels like how you like stop like weird vampire mythology, but for autistics.
They can only enter a Yu-Gi-Oh shop when they're invited.
If you live on an even numbered address, they can't walk in the door.
Yeah.
If you give them a Risk board game and it's missing half the pieces, they have to go on a journey to find them.
Yeah. Why do you have a drawing of boobs on your door in blood? Well, I mean, I did a podcast with Kyle Clark, and
If you
things
name
got
one
out of
Pokemon,
hand.
they have to name them all in order, and then they go back to their home dimension. Tardsylvania or whatever.
Oh, that's like when Cartman can't not finish that song by Styx in that one South Park.
The Sail Away thing.
Yes.
We're like Quentin Tarantino, dude. We just sample different edgy cartoons and make a podcast out of it.
I've been told I'm like Quentin Tarantino, too.
You fuck feet and
You
say
like
the N-word?
That was the implied joke, yes, fellas.
Are you a foot guy?
Huh? No, I was just trying to get to an N-word joke because I thought that's the way we were going.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we got there.
We go
Well,
foot first.
Opie lives right in that room.
Oh, does he?
So maybe see if he goes to the grocery store before to have the real podcast.
You're talking about Ron Howard.
Yeah, exactly.
Huge racist Ron Howard.
Yeah, that solo movie really bombed. He had to move in here.
Oh yeah. Did you see Ron Howard at the Laugh Factory? It wasn't great.
Ron Howard is opening for Jeremy Piven now.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a dude who does comedy now.
Jeremy Piven?
Yeah, he's
What like movies?
he's from that Encore
He's the guy
show or whatever.
Entourage. You fucking dipshit. Yeah, he's the agent from Entourage.
Oh, okay.
And he like lost his sitcom for like molesting a lady. So then he's like, well, why not stand up?
Yeah. And he's like, well, this can only take you to the top in this business, as far as I know.
The top. Okay, Father's Day is approaching. The perfect gift is the pack of smokes he wanted to leave you for. Fuck. I'll be honest, I wrote these very scrambled and very late, and have no real excuses. But
And yet you're making so many.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm just sharing information with my friends.
Where are they?
Him. It's just
Him. You forgot his name.
poker.
Yeah, the poker.
The poker. Red hot, baby.
Bad week for Tom.
Yeah. You like the Salman Rushdie of racist tweets. That's right.
Here's another one. Vice President Mike Pence made news by swearing in Richard Grenell, an openly gay man, as ambassador to Germany. When questioned about the ceremony, Pence responded, "Oh, I thought we were deporting him to Germany."
Yeah, also...
Because he's gay.
Yeah, I don't like those.
And Andrew's got a bonus joke. Pokemon Go fever is sweeping the nation. All right, that was fun, guys. We'll be right back right after this. And that's why we're going to shoot every Chad and Stacy at Jefferson High School. We are the Incel Rebellion. We are the nice guys you ignored, you deemed unworthy. And if we can't make love, we'll make war. How's that?
It was fucking awesome, dude.
Did it look scary? Like, I want it to look like badass.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's going to be like straight up meme. We're going to be legends.
Fuck yeah. All right, so let's go over the plan for tomorrow again. You bring your dad's pistol and the extra ammo, and I'll meet you at the back door of the cafeteria with my uncle's rifle, and then we're both gonna...
God damn it, Jeff! Will you two queers keep it down? I'm trying to watch the game, can't hear myself think over the sound of you Nancy's playing make-believe Columbine.
Oh, shit. He knows the plan.
Yeah, sure I do. The plan is you're going to threaten to shoot up the school, realize you're a couple of giners, and then come home, eat pizza bagels on my dime. Just like last time, and the time before that, and the time before that.
Hey, fuck you, Dad. We're really gonna do it this time. If women respect us, then they will fear us.
What's going on in this country? Back in my day, virgins weren't so uppity.
Don't call us virgins. We're incels.
Ooh, incel. Is that Latin for super fruity butt buddies?
Oh my God, Dad, get out of here.
Yeah, whatever. Just take the trash out on your way to kill the innocent or whatever. Hello? Is this Madam Dong's Rub and Tuggery? Yeah, it's Dan Blonsky, fellow with the mustache. I come in on Thursdays to get slopped up by that little Korean with the lazy eye. Yeah, great. Listen, do any of your gals do house calls? I gotta give my deadbeat son and his shit dick friend a piece of pussy so they'll quit bitching. Uh-huh. Okay, great. Full service. And how much is that? $200? What am I, the Pope? Just send me the best Venus dick trap $36 can buy.
1 hour later. All those Stacys are gonna fucking pay, dude.
Fucking Stacy's.
Go away, Dad. Jesus, Dad, I said go away. Whoa. Who are you?
Tammy Gash. Whoa, she's like the ugliest woman I've ever seen.
That's the ugliest anything I've ever seen.
Sorry, I don't look my best. I took the bus here. Wrapped my pussy lips around the bumper and Marty McFly'd it face first on the concrete for about 7 miles.
What are you doing here?
She looks like someone put Peg Bundy's clothes on the monster from the end of Akira.
Listen up, you tall drinks of cum. I'm here to fuck virgins and have teeth. And I'm all out of teeth.
Every time she talks, it just smells like wet farts and spilled gin.
Which one of you wants to saddle up and go elbow deep on the vacant lot that used to be my birth canal?
I think my dick just threw up.
Maybe this is a sign, man.
That we should be gay? Because it seems pretty great right now.
No, don't you get it? We're finally getting what we deserve. The universe heard our demands, and it sent us pussy, like on some like fucking Joe Rogan shit. So if you want to be a chicken shit about it, go ahead, but I'm getting what belongs to me. All right, Tammy, show me that manifest breastiny.
All right, but you really should have put a tarp down first. What do you think, stud?
It's got so many lips. And are those teeth? Oh, I don't like this. I don't want to. Oh, God. Oh, why can't I turn away? Why can't I stop? Oh, God, it's burning my soul.
Holy fucking shit! Your weird pussy killed Jeff!
Yeah, it'll do that. So how about you? You gonna take a ride on the Pump and Dump Express?
Fuck, is that a tentacle?
Oh, don't worry about that. I keep a live octopus jammed up my pork holster in case I get lonely or hungry. Now come on, get up in my turd cutter and see if you can find the way out.
Oh, God, it's eating me! It's eating me! Mr. Blonsky, help!
Damn it, what the hell? What? Sweet Aunt Petunia! Your rectum swallowing that dweeb up like a hungry anaconda!
I'm so scared! Please just kill me!
Yeah, I remember my first time. Listen, I want my $36 worth. When you're done with shrinking ink here, let me back clean up on that butthole.
Why, wait. I'm Tammy Gash. And every hole is a butthole.
I like your style.
Let me die!
And the Mean Boys podcast is back.
Huzzah!
Here to Andrew. Let's walk through the Draymond Green thing, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
I don't think you've
no one knows what the fuck it was. Like,
yeah.
Honestly,
honestly,
we've become press cleanup.
Yeah, you got to give your image a rehab and come do Mean Boys.
yeah. Oh man,
Yeah, well, we got to have like a Todd Glass coming out on Mean Boys or something. That'd be
something
so
saying
awesome.
that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
I don't know, if you want to tell people you're gay, now would be the time.
I was thinking about it. Just
Oh, that
kind
was
of-
pretty- it's
You could
pretty
like
tight.
Kevin Spacey this one.
Well, I did my when
that
I
was
got
in your-
back on Twitter. It was half of Louis C.K.'s apology and half of Kevin Spacey's apology. I literally copied and
Racist
pasted
joke
it.
thief back on Twitter. People
that's
just
so
completely
funny.
missed the point.
No, I guess to just kind of give a brief overview, I like sports a lot. I'm pretty passionate about them. That was kind of one of my things is tweeting mean shit.
Yeah, no, Bill Cosby. Look, I like
About-
sex a lot.
I like Benadryl. I like ladies. Let's make
yeah, yeah.
I don't care for allergies, and naps are great. I don't see the problem here.
I don't either. I was just tweeting nonsense, talking shit during a game, as you do, as I do a lot, and especially during this game, because I'm a New Orleans Pelicans fan. I'm from New Orleans. We were getting cooked by the Warriors, of course, and Draymond Green. You know, you look this guy up, the number 2 Google result is him kicking people in the crotch while playing basketball. There's just like an endless feed of him like poking people in the eyes and fucking headbutting people and all this shit. And I made a tweet that was kind of a joke off what Charles Barkley the week earlier had gotten in trouble for saying, I hope somebody punches Draymond Green in the face. So I just upped the ante and said, I hope somebody shoots Draymond Green in the face as soon as he leaves the arena, which in New Orleans is like a 37% chance.
I didn't even know there's a Charles Barkley like connection. I think just nobody made.
No one. Well, I think everybody could have made it. It was just one of those things where everybody was like, "Okay, well, there's no more context because I'm mad at my fat wife and my ugly kids, and this faggot can be a lightning rod for me being upset that New Orleans beat our team once." And Golden State fans have been sports fans for 4 years. They don't really know that talking shit is a fucking thing.
Yeah,
and
not like you proud Pelicans.
Yeah, I was going to say, didn't you guys
there.
just come up like 6 months ago?
We haven't, we barely came up. Like, I endured a fucking shit season. I think I can talk shit about a notable fucking goofball in the NBA.
Yeah.
But I tweet about sports so much that I have some sports followers, and there was this Golden State guy, I don't even know his name, he just screen capped it, and then, started tweeting it at the team, and all these news outlets picked it up. And then, I'm blind drunk while all of this is happening.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
I'm sitting on my couch just, drinking Bullet because the Pelicans are getting demolished. They're losing by, 30. And then my phone just, vibrates off the table, and I see, 400 replies, 500 replies. And, it's people saying, I hope you actually get shot in the face.
Hey, well, fair.
Hey, Mr. Polk.
It was so weird because it was Golden State Warriors Twitter, some basketball Twitter, and then people that know me, and then people that were relishing in me getting shat upon.
Yeah.
And then, someone posted my phone number, and I didn't really, it. I think it got, Draymond's response to me.
Did you get at least one girl, racist girl that wanted to fuck you? And it's like, hey, I think you're really on the right track
Yeah, it was
here.
Keith in a wig.
Oh, you got a tweet from Aryan Princess 88. All right, cool.
Well, I didn't really, just Twitter backfire. I was like, okay, these are Twitter goofballs. It's not going to be a big thing.
Yeah.
But then it was brought up at the press conference. Somebody at the fucking press conference after the game, Draymond is dressed like fucking Jon Snow, and he's wearing aviators and solid gold headphones, and he's like, oh, some faggot threatened my life? I don't care.
It was so funny too because it was there was nothing that made your thing worse than anything else I've ever seen tweeted at any celebrity.
Oh my god! Well, that's
for some reason the hive mind just decided, well, fuck Andrew today.
Yeah,
I kind of feel like your avatar picture. It's just I got a smug face.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you were just a guy with a beard who was had a craft beer, they'd be like, oh, this guy's a dipshit.
Yeah, I had a photo of my real handsome face up there. I had my real fucking name, and I had a check mark next to it. And that's kind of a point that I was going to get into because after all this shit, a month of being off Twitter, I go on there and I just type in Draymond die or Draymond kill, and there are 5,000 tweets from
oh my god.
I screen capped 45 of them that were all within half an hour of one another, and I sent it to USA Today, the reporter that emailed me. I was like, hey, here's some tweets you could cover, and it was just 45 JPEGs of people it was like a manager at Sears in Idaho that was like, I swear to God, I'm going to kill this man.
Yeah, and it's just sort of oh, I think that guy might actually do it. You're not going to kill anybody. You got a check mark next to your name.
Yeah,
You're
and
doing
this
stuff.
fucking bitch from USA Today, he just replied with oh, well, it would be much harder to associate those tweets with a notable person. I was like, fuck you. I'm the least notable person that has ever gotten that kind of backlash, I think. I got it for being a comedian. I'm not a professional fucking comedian. I don't make a living off comedy. I had to go to work the next fucking day and hope that the
Hey guys,
entirely...
I got donuts. Hope this smooths it over.
Well, I went to work and 3 of my 4 coworkers are black, so I was just like, let's. But
Zoinks!
But it's also like, I'm in my fucking bubble of being a loser, nobody comedian, and these people are in their bubble of being losers, hiding behind egg avatars, calling me a loser.
Right.
The real world did not fucking know about this.
No.
Like, it was on Fox and Friends, it was on Good Morning America, it was on TNT, and it was on a bunch of other shit. But not one person
Only
outside
old
of
people
comedy.
watch the news.
Yeah.
And you were just trying to get some Skittles and an iced tea. Yeah, it is funny that like if you do have the blue check mark, it's like your replies show up higher, like in like tweet threads with
All
famous
the
people.
replies were like, "Get rid of this man's check mark." And I was like, "I don't
remove
care.
his check.
I think these people
Take away his shiny button.
Yeah, it's like, okay, Bill Cosby, those honorary degrees, the most valuable thing to you, not your money or your house or your
and
freedom.
you can't be like, they take away his he's a noteworthy person check mark when you have 5,000 replies to a tweet.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I didn't even have a check mark because of being a comedian. I had a check mark because like Daquan and Fuck Jerry stole a couple of my memes and got like 100 like replies, and we're getting ad revenue off of it.
Right.
So they verified me because of that.
Oh, I've had my meme stolen by Fuck Jerry. Could I get a check
get
mark up
You
there?
gotta try and get a check mark.
I've tried. I sent in a thing once.
I
and,
did too, and they were like, yeah, nah, though.
Yeah, I was rebuffed.
I feel like we're mildly legitimate. We can get a check mark.
Yeah, I don't know. I got 2.5
Look,
TV
I'm going to give
credits.
us each a celebrity, and we're going to all tweet a death threat today, and then tomorrow we have check marks.
Ooh, that is. I think that's the way to not get one though.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because they try to take yours away. That is the funny where it's just like, all right, we got to really stick it to this guy. Let's fucking
Let's
And I wanna
remove
go away.
this awful diarrhea app from his phone and make him happy for 24
Yeah, I
days.
saw some shit dick, like, I think it was like an open micer from buttfuck nowhere, like, post about the thing, and just like, he's off Twitter, justice has been served. I'm like, what are you even talking about? What wrong happened?
Yeah. So how long? How did you decide how long to stay off Twitter? Like how like did you have to lay low? Were you like not going out in public? Like
No, it wasn't anything like that because after it happened on a Sunday and going to work on Monday and just kind of like going out, there was my face was
I also feel
everywhere.
like a lot
but
of
it
these
shows
people aren't
you-
going to say anything to you.
It shows you how throwaway the media is. You
Yeah.
could go and pick any person, any 10,000 people that said fuck me and go, hey, what was that guy's name that made that tweet that you were mad about a month ago? And they wouldn't fucking know.
No, the Draymond guy.
It kind of reminds me of when that lady was like flying to Africa and she was just like, well, just got on my plane to Africa. Hope I don't
Justine
get AIDS.
Sacco.
Oh, yeah? You know her name.
She's my girlfriend.
You texted her right after that happened. Yeah. Here's a Kramer, Mary.
Yeah, but that was like a terrifying thing when that happened. Because like the joke she posted was like pretty fucked up or whatever. But like just knowing like because when people realize, oh, she's in the air and she doesn't know her life is over.
Oh, yeah, it was like piranhas with a drop of blood. 'Cause
Yeah,
they
it's-
were just feasting on this person being completely out of it.
Well, yeah, I think the fact that she didn't have internet up there kind of like accelerated it. That's what made it so funny.
Well, she
you know?
couldn't apologize. She couldn't defend herself. She couldn't delete the tweet.
Well, I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
more of a backlash when I deleted my Twitter and like put my YouTube videos on private. That's when I started getting emails and stuff.
It's almost
People
like
saying
you've acknowledged
you
you've-
coward,
Yeah.
you're hiding. It's like, what do you? I immediately apologized. I gave an apology to USA Today, which was pretty eloquent for how fucked up. Like I was one thumb on the phone, like typing out this. I regret the decisions I have made and the very real people, and all this bullshit.
You've come here to apologize for apologizing.
Well, I mean, I meant that as apology as much as I meant the fucking death threat. So
Yeah.
you can take that for what you want.
Well, yeah,
I,
they're both-
I gave the idiots what they wanted. I ducked out, and they got mad that they didn't get any more blows in on me. So then I started getting
Well,
emails.
yeah, it's like well, you don't want to fucking deal with it. You know what I mean? It's just like,
there's
okay.
nothing to do.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like, yeah, give them if you give them a statement, it shortens the news cycle. If a week later you write an apology, it's like, oh yeah, that pops back up again. You know?
Yeah,
There's
I mean,
another
I
one.
apologized within, I think, an hour of it happening because people were also
you were
pulling
still
old
drunk.
tweets. Yeah, that was-
That's so
that's
great.
not in question.
But like people waking up from like a public relations werewolf. Like, what have I done?
Did you just like see all the replies? You're like, all right, I got to Postmates like some Taco Bell and an iced coffee. I gotta get myself right before I write this thing.
No, I just fucking.
You're the Ernest Hemingway of apologizing for racist tweets.
I mean, I just immediately
racist.
No, I know it wasn't racist. Yeah.
People tried to turn it into a racist thing, and that's when I got like scared. And like before, when it's just people like, you're an idiot, that's insensitive, that's fine. I've had that before at very low levels. But when people were like, this is racist, this guy's going to kill this guy, and that's when I was like, oh fuck, now I'm going to get fired or whatever.
Yeah, they're applying all this like texture of like a cultural moment to you saying you didn't like the basketball
Yeah,
guy.
I was like, I have 50 tweets about Zaza. Do you guys want to see those?
Yeah, there was nothing particularly like racially charged about what you wrote.
No, it was.
And I think we're all qualified to say that here right now.
Yeah, as the tribunal of fucking mediocre white men.
Yeah.
The thing that drives me nuts is like I think there's something to the idea of using Twitter to like call people out for being shitty and like do this thing, but there's this weird like. People get horny over the idea of destroying a person.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's just this lust for, like, he tweeted a thing we don't like, and now he's over. He's canceled.
And these people don't have any power in real life.
No, they
it's
don't.
like, they work at
you're not-
Baskin-Robbins.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
have no friends. This
It's like
is their
you're not
only
funny,
outlet.
but if you say someone's canceled when everyone else is saying they're canceled in an extra sassy way,
Yeah.
someone might actually like one of your fucking horrible
Yeah,
tweets.
you follow it with a gif of, like, a black drag queen, and then you're clever. Then you got 71,000 retweets off doing nothing.
And then this is life, or just like this is me, literally right now.
We, like, found a way to create, like, The Matrix, but it's the most boring, lame version of it.
Oh, yeah. There was one dude that replied right away, and he had, like, 4 followers. But his tweet, like, replying to me got, like, 500 favorites.
Right.
So then for the next... He was the only person that mentioned me after 24 hours. But whenever the Roseanne stuff started, he brought me back up and was, like, tweeting to... he was like, this is what happens when you're racist. You and your boss get fired.
Because he actually thought, didn't you put as a joke, head writer of Roseanne?
I
in your
did
bio or
not.
something?
Ben Avery started tweeting at people that I was
good.
a writer for Roseanne.
Good.
You know what's so funny is
so
I actually
funny.
bought that for half a second when I saw it. And I was like,
everybody
man,
did.
rough year for Andrew.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
God, dude, Ben Avery, that's some
probably
real,
was so
that's some
funny.
real. Some men just want to watch the world burn shit.
Ben and I
so
went to
funny.
Ben and I went to a Clippers game too this year and had like photos together at it, and he was like posting them saying that we had AR-15s we'd smuggled into the
It's all right. Donald Sterling said we could.
Oh man, has anyone been like, "Hey, we can't be friends anymore"?
No, the shitty cunts that I like had always knew were shitty cunts were shitty when it happened.
Right.
Yeah.
But like I wasn't blindsided by anything. And, like, I saw some funny like, there were some people that were very funny about it, and even if I didn't know people very well and they were funny, that was fine, because we all do that shit.
Totally.
But whenever there's some, like, DSA cunt in, buttfuck Arkansas that's...
In Denver, Colorado.
Connor just recently got in a big awkward evening with the DSA in Denver.
Dude, you don't even understand. We're bringing socialism to Bentonville, all right? It's happening because of us. Me and these 3 guys getting drunk on my couch running a Twitter account for people that live nowhere near us.
Connor came in
gonna
just
do it.
coasting on like charm and sweat. We've been on the road. We were like feeling cool and feeling like real funny. And we go to this bar and the DSA is setting up a table for after the show, which like cool, whatever.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Connor's like, oh, I know. I'll like gently rib their philosophy and they'll think I'm a cool hip guy and want to talk. And he does, and it's just. Everybody's just like, cool, fuck you.
I was just like, who are we canceling next? Am I right, guys?
Yeah, trying to be, and then you had like the option to just stop and drink your beer, and instead you just kept digging for 45 minutes.
I wasn't even drunk. I was stone sober.
I know. I'm trying to give you the out of you had half a beer.
No,
or as
no.
Connor calls it, wasted.
No, I had a monster. I took some Ritalin. And it was
on
like,
Ambien?
Yeah, I'm all pepped up and ready to.
The
I got the
funniest-
regular gum instead of the sugar free. I can't be responsible for my
funniest part
actions.
about that is after you two go and said I was still out there, and they start like putting jabs at me, and I did nothing. And at one point, they're just like, I don't know why we're being mean to you. You didn't do anything.
But yeah, and Tom,
I'm used
Tom's
to
like,
it.
does it like, socialism? Is that a Frank Ocean album or something? All right. Well, what what have you? So you're not really sorry. Have you? What did any takeaway you have from this? You know, anything? That,
what was the funniest thing that someone who genuinely was mad at you tweeted at you, or was it anything funny? Or was
I
it
mean,
all
there were a lot of
uncreative?
people like, I can't believe he tweeted this. I hope someone fucking murders him. And that was kind of
Not getting the
Oh, that's.
I did get I got this email from this guy that just said, "You redneck piece of shit," and he had a huge signature that was like this crusty old JPEG from like 1998 for Big Gorilla Web Design.
Oh boy.
They had like his personal home phone number and stuff, so I made an ad on Craigslist for a free inflatable hot tub, and I put his phone number on there for it.
That's so fucking funny.
We'll only
that's
respond
awesome.
to the name Mr. Big Gorilla.
That's so fucking funny.
Oh man.
The weird thing to me is I've gone to many live sporting events, and I don't know if it's because it's mostly hockey. I've never been to a basketball game. I always hear people screaming they want people dead.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
It's ingrained in sports culture.
Yeah.
These people are, one, they're not familiar with sports culture because they're Warriors fans. They've been fans of sports for 3 years.
Yeah.
Two, they saw a real person not hiding behind a fucking egg avatar with his name saying something incendiary. And also, they were mad because we fucking beat them in the last game. There is no other context to this story than bored cunts wanted a lightning magnet for their shitty life outrage.
I feel like out of all the things you could and should be angry at, you're most angry at Golden State Warriors fans.
I mean, I like if
Look, at least
Draymond
they didn't win the finals.
If
okay?
Draymond thought that I was actually going to kill him, I don't want him
Would
to
have
think
taken
that.
his headphones off.
But I also,
no, he thought for a second that was a real picture of his decapitated father being held up by Kathy Griffin.
Well, we've actually got Draymond coming into the studio.
like his mom, I didn't read his mom's response, but his mom
We're
responded.
reading his mom's response
No.
right now.
Yeah, Google that immediately.
Oh God! David West, one of his teammates, who used to be on the Pelicans, responded. He tweeted at me, "Man, fuck you," and then I replied, "Did you tweet this from the bench?" And then, but then I deleted it 'cause I was like, "All right."
But like,
so
man,
funny.
fuck you is a totally acceptable response.
Yeah, that's
being like
fine.
you're an asshole is totally fine.
Yeah, that's
not
fine.
fine. Being like burn him to ash, fucking destroy him.
Eminem.
All right, I think we got the video here.
Oh, I don't have.
Guess who's back?
It's a video of Draymond's mom?
This apology sounds a lot like Eminem's Guess Who's Back. Alright, Disney music.
These are ads, I think. What is happening? I don't know what the fuck this
Dude,
Is there
dude.
just like a screenshot of it you can read?
is. Maybe. Oh yeah, Babber's Green. At Polk Salad, you are truly what is wrong with sports.
As an amazing athlete, of course I know that.
It is for caps lock entertainment purposes. Be entertained. To wish death on someone is asinine. Well, that's just asinine.
So here's what we've learned from this. Number one, Draymond's mom does not know what asinine means.
You're a public figure, and you should.
No, I'm not. No, I'm fucking not.
Here's how not a public figure you are. Being on this podcast is a pretty big get for you.
Oh my god, that's sweet though. That is sweet that she thinks I'm like Jeff Ross or Michelle
Yeah,
Wolf
yeah,
or
yeah.
fucking whatever. I'm
Dude.
like, no, 38 people look at these tweets and most of them hate me.
If it makes you feel better, I'm gonna follow you.
Yeah, you are marginally liked in the greater Silver Lake area. That's how notable of a figure you are.
Well, she's not done, dude. You are a public figure, and you should be banned from tweeting. At Twitter, he deserves to be removed.
Oh no.
Heavens to Betsy.
Do people think I get paid to tweet? Like, what's the punishment?
I think
Yeah,
the
yeah.
blue,
Oh no, I would have avoided this entirely.
Yeah,
Sounds
like-
like a nightmare.
the blue
it sounds
checkmark
like
looks
life
like
with-
some sort of key to Olympus
Oh,
to normal
my
people,
God.
I think. And it really means negative nothing.
All right, let's.
I don't think I have any extra
I want
options.
I want you.
or
I want to
anything,
read
know?
your apology as a drunk person.
Do it right now.
I tweeted a very dumb thing meant to be an edgy joke. Tweeted Polk. As a frustrated basketball fan, I go through ups and downs, and as a comedian, I don't always express those in a digestible way. I wish no harm to anyone over a simple game, and I apologize sincerely. Glit.
P.S. I hope Draymond's mom gets shot in the head.
Oh, you think it's a simple game? You just think anybody can...
Well, it's so funny. They're talking
Comedian
about like
calls
sports.
basketball players retarded by saying it's a simple game.
I don't know why she's like, you don't belong in sport. Like, you're yelling death threats and buying merchandise. That is the
Yeah.
white man's place in basketball. Like, that's what you're here for.
It's also like, no, this is for entertainment. It's like, well, what you're doing right now is fueling that entertainment.
Yeah.
There was nothing
Yeah.
entertaining about that game where the Pelicans lost by 25 points, except some nobody said something mean.
That's part of the entertainment. It's like, wow, Kobe might have raped that person, but he's hitting threes. Like,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
and it's
Well,
just
because
like
you got to be
the whole
really, really good at
backstory.
basketball once you maybe raped somebody. Like, it's not
Yeah.
Green would not get away with that. That's
green. You don't know.
what Dreadsman? What is his name?
Dreadsman. That's
Yeah,
the
Digimon Gray.
Yeah, he's an Adam Sandler character from 1994. Dreadsman Green. Hey.
You're not even the most famous
This
stand-up
was okay
comedian
back
with a thing
then.
about Draymond Green. Chappelle's got that joke.
what
yeah.
is his?
Just it's the blackest name ever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Any button you want to put on this? Any final words to all the haters out there?
Earlier you'd mentioned like
The
if I'd
lovers?
learned anything from this, and I didn't really learn anything except it could have been any joke.
Yeah.
Because
You
like
see,
when,
I'm not asking that because I think you should have. I'm asking that because that sounds like something that somebody interviewing someone would say.
Yeah.
Because we don't do interviews on the show, and
Oh.
we're very bad at this.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So
It's
yeah.
one of the
Anyway.
few times we've ever done this.
Yeah. It could be anything. Any joke you're saying. Sorry.
Oh yeah, because when the shit started popping off, they were like pulling old tweets,
Right.
And there was one where I'd said like R.I.P. Avicii, he killed himself after listening to his own music, and that was like becoming a lightning rod because I guess Golden State fans are also into dubstep a lot or whatever.
God, are they just the worst people?
Surprise.
It was just like it could have been any
NorCal.
joke. So now when I want to be funny, I'm not going to do it publicly ever. So now I'm just going to be one of those. Oh, your president's a fucking hot Cheeto. 10,000 retweets. You know.
Yeah. When it's like there's
I'll
like
be one of those people that's like, oh, have you seen this lesbian woman comic? You should book her. That's
So
all I'm going to
brave.
tweet now.
There's like
Is she funny? Brave.
there's like
oh man, you should see the braveness on this gal.
Man.
yeah. There's like 200 people on Twitter that
Nice pair of respect on her.
Big old jiggling courage. Jiggling courage is my autobiography.
Wow, this dead woman is wearing a bathing suit. Inspiring.
Just next time you tweet a death threat, just hashtag Drumpf, and it'll get you out of any trouble.
Cov-feeve. That's what I meant.
Ah, Kafifi.
Well, hey, fucking Andrew Polk, welcome to the resistance. Am I right?
I'm in
everybody?
it, baby.
Yeah, it's like there's 200 people that aren't annoying on Twitter. Andrew is one of them, where I actually like chuckle or get some glimpse of joy when you quip
Yeah, you
about the
tweeted
news.
something about Dilbert being in the Avengers Infinity War that made me laugh.
Oh yeah, I
really
showed
hard.
that tweet to Keith, and we were laughing about it on the patio. And it's just like, okay, cool. Now there's one less of them because you guys were a bunch of bandwagon fans that were all butthurt. You know,
So we officially endorse Andrew Polk's Twitter.
yeah, it's Mean Boys approved. And
Which is now just retweeting Cameron Esposito. I will not be telling any more jokes.
Powerful.
all right. You're canceled. We'll be right back.
All right.
The Mean Boys podcast is brought to you once again, inexplicably, by Don Carlos Taco Shop in La
Oh,
Jolla,
Mr.
California.
Ear loves those tacos.
God damn it, go back to your own ad. You fucking pile of shit.
Okay.
Don Carlos has the greatest selection of
You
Mexican.
see this? This means not welcome. And I'm holding up a burrito.
Ears go home. Don Carlos is good. They have meat that tastes solid. It's genuinely the best burrito I've ever had.
is legit delicious.
If you're in the San Diego, La Jolla area, it's right across the street from the Comedy Store. You go take a lady or a gentleman, whatever you're trying to fuck.
Yeah,
You
or
go-
a dog. Am I right, guys?
Wacka, wacka, wacka.
Anamorph?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm done trying to run the ad. You finish it.
They cater your event, and imagine throwing a party.
Oh, now I'm
and you-
Mr. Burrito. I'm doing Tom's thing.
Yeah, and you show up and
Now
you've
there's
got
two
a
of
big
us.
igloo cooler full of delicious burritos. You're going to be a rock star. And they deliver all that shit. So just go pop on in. If you haven't made the trip and you're anywhere if you're within 45 minutes, it's worth going. You know. Or book a flight. I don't care. Just fucking give Don Carlos some money because he pays us way too much for a year's worth of ads every single year. So go to eataburrito.com for more information. They have vegetarian options too if you're a bitch.
I eat those ones.
I'm doing. You guys are distracting me, so I'm doing some real Dennis Leary comedy. Vegetarians are bitches. Am I right, guys?
Any other edgy opinions from 1993?
Pull up your pants and go to Don Carlos. And the bag.
Guacamole.
I don't even think they have guacamole.
Oh, the Mean Boys podcast is back. It's time to play a round of our favorite game, which is the following. This one comes to us from listener Rebecca. Hey, I'm a recent fan of your podcast. My fiance Zach, parentheses also a podcaster, has been talking about the Mean Boys for months, and I finally gave in and decided to listen. Now we're both come home from work quoting you guys, and our love life has become more meaningful. Hashtag blessed. Y'all are the best. Come to Texas. She also has a band called Mean Motor Scooter.
First of all, they are very good. I listen to them.
Oh,
she
cool.
was tweeting on this. So Mean Motor Scooter, check them out on all the shit. Second of all, it's weird to think that somebody has probably listened to this podcast while they fucked.
Oh, yeah, that would be funny.
Like, somebody has definitely come while I was doing the Karnak voice.
Yeah, like he's just in the kitchen and he's got it on the Alexa, and then they
Blow
start...
your fire low!
She sneaks up behind him while he's cooking eggs, and she just puts him on the other burner and starts like massaging his back. And he's like, "Oh, it's game time," you know. And it's like, we don't even have time to turn off new names.
I'm taking you to the Flamingo Garden.
Yeah, if you fuck during the podcast, please tweet me your anecdotes.
Also, if you want to just tweet videos of you fucking during the podcast, that would be the funniest thing.
Yeah, I'll send you some stickers if you send me a video of you fucking another person. While
God,
the podcast
I
is
just
playing.
want Mean Boy fan porn as part of the Mean Boys horny summer.
Oh yeah, it's part of it's just like a weird awareness campaign where it's just like, okay, if you do doggy with the Karnak sticker on your butt, we will give you 2 free tickets to
Here's the bummer.
Carvel's.
We both know who we're about to get porn tweeted at us from.
The gay ones. That's exactly who it is. Those 2 bike messengers out in Pittsburgh are gonna.
I wouldn't hate that.
Yeah, they were cuties.
All right, everybody send your porn in. Anyway, what's the stupid game?
The puppets. All right, so there's 3 real ones and 1 fake one, and you got to figure out which of the following is not a children's show that features puppets primarily is the cast. So round number 1.
I got a good feeling.
Number 1, Mr. Polk's Bang Bang Roundup.
Round number 1, Pomple and Pilt, Peppermint Park, Puddle People, or Ding Dong School. Which one of those doesn't have puppets?
Puddle People just seems like it's racist to someone, but I don't know who exactly.
Oh yeah, that seems like something.
Inuits.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe English people. They'd be like, "Oh, the Puddlers are coming into France again for tourist season."
I know. The Coast Guard is called Puddle Pirates by other branches of the military.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's what I call the Capri Sun kids. You fucking puddle pirates.
Yeah, you like Capri Suns.
They're fine. I'm not like, oh, dude, I got to have a Capri Sun.
You look like everyone who has a strong opinion about a Capri Sun.
I love Sunny D, but it gives me heartburn. I know, a very weak
that's
sentence
impossible.
to
I
say.
can't say anything.
How is that
worse
wider
than
the middle segment we just did?
I want to point out the Ding Dong School is where the short bus took Tom. What were A and B again?
Pomple and Pit and Peppermint Park.
I think it's fucking the puddle people.
All right.
I think it's Ding Dong School.
I'm gonna go with Ding Dong School.
It's
Hell
Puddle
yeah.
People, you guys. Ding Dong School is chock full of puppets. And the autistic viewers like it because the googly eyes, you can't really even make eye contact with them because you never know
They're over there. They're
what
over there. I don't know.
direction they're going. Yeah. Round number 2, Tweenies, Trash Tots, Sigmund and the Sea Monsters, or Jigsaw, which is not a puppet show.
I mean, Jigsaw is a puppet show and the other thing.
I just hope someone like some really bored like Vice contributor was listening to this, like hoping to like, oh man, we're gonna reignite this Andrew Polk thing and I'm get a whole dialogue going. I'm gonna trend, and then they're just doing puppet shit now.
Yeah, what about fucking Wiener Win the Whistle or whatever?
yeah.
Wait, can I hear the first 3?
Just run them all again.
Tweenies, Trash Tots, Sigmund and the Sea Monsters, or Jigsaw. Trash tots sound like Mexican garbage pail kids that you get like at the bodega down the street where it'd be like, oh, but get your trash tots, and it's like
I'm gonna go with Seaman Monsters.
Stinky Andy.
It's for sure not one of them.
Sigmund and the Sea Monsters.
I think
Yeah, there
it's
you go.
that one too because I feel like that's the only one that sounds kind of normal. So I think it's like a fake out.
Okay,
I'll
Andrew.
go with Trash Tots since there's no real consequences for winning or losing.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah, dude.
Much like basketball.
Well, someone's not getting a MeUndies gift card. None of us. We're not sponsored by them. We haven't had the president on. It's time for representation in podcasting. That's what I'm getting at. Yeah, it was Trash Tots. You guys. Yeah, everybody. Fucking so alive in this room right now.
I'm batting 1,000% 0.
Okay, guys.
That's a quote from The Good Doctor, I believe.
The Sooty Show, The Hot Fudge Show, The BJ and Dirty Dragon Show, or Dr. Chubb and Friends. Which one?
Dr. Chubb and Friends is what this podcast is called now.
No, I'm not being one of your pips, Gladys Knight. How dare you relegate me to the role of your
I'm
friend?
the Dr. Chubb friend.
Yeah,
You're my reluctant coworkers, and that's where we're going to keep it, all right? We don't speak to each other off mic. We're like Opie and Anthony, like late 2000s.
Yeah, scrawny fag lord and the beleaguered coworkers.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it's called. That sounds like a band that opened for Sonic Youth at some point.
Yeah. Scrawny Fag Lord and the dudes trying to figure out how to take the RSS feed away so they can have fun on the podcast again.
Yeah, remember when this was like a good time?
Yeah.
I'm having fun. Was something about some sort of puddle pirate we were
Nope, that was
talking about?
several
That
rounds.
was two
Okay.
ones ago.
All right,
yeah, the Sooty Show, the Hot Fudge Show, the BJ and Dirty Dragon Show, or Dr. Chubb and Friends.
I'm going to go B.
Yeah.
I hot fudge. Wait, that B was hot fudge. I'm going to go A. I hope hot fudge is real.
Yeah.
Just the concept.
Hot fudge. Hot fudge.
This is my favorite thing to do. Is just watch
Conform
Tom-
to me.
Watch Tom spin his own wheels into like just a weird fucking.
Yeah, he's like,
burnout in the
usually they
parking
cut
lot.
me off and call me stupid by now, so I guess I got to keep this marching
I'm
band
gonna be
going.
real. I'm more of a butterscotch guy personally, but that's not the point here.
Your train of thought is just consistently doing donuts in the parking lot of a Walmart.
Panama, it's in Central America. Dun, 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 dun.
Wait.
Jump.
I'm going with hot fudge.
All right.
Better not be fake.
BJ and the Dragon.
Yeah, it's Dr. Chubb and Friends.
fuck.
Well, that was which of the following guys? Wow. Well, remember, yeah, we gotta do some new games.
Yeah, this one's over.
Yeah, so check out that Scooter Band. Yeah. We'll have them play us out to break. How's that? That'll make it up for it, you know?
Yeah.
It's taking forever to load. We're just going.
We'll add it in there later.
No, we won't.
Did we answer the viewer mail?
That's the next thing.
That's next.
And the Mean Boys podcast returns to open up the Mean Boys mailbag once again. Feel free to tweet us your questions, send them to us on Facebook, or leave us a voicemail. What's that voicemail number, Connor?
304-805-MEAN. That's 6326.
First question comes from Ryan McCoy. Asks, does Andrew Polk eat ass even a little?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, cool.
Is that the whole question?
That was it, yeah. He said it with such conviction. I was just like, is this a controversial opinion that you
Who
don't
was
eat it?
that? Is it somebody I
Ryan
know?
McCoy?
I don't think I know who that is.
I don't think I do either, but I
Yeah.
wanted to know.
Ryan McCoy, USA Today.
I think I'm the only one at this table who's never eaten ass.
You've never eaten ass?
No.
Why not?
It's right there.
Yeah, it is. There's a better hole above it, and they enjoy that. And
The lower back hole?
I give them pleasure.
Where the vestigial tail fell
Yeah,
off.
it's where I stab them so they can't run.
No one's asked me to do it.
Well, yeah, you just
you
go
don't-
for it.
You don't
'Cause it's
ask, you take it.
It's embarrassing to ask for.
Edit that out.
It's like when if you go to it's like going to a restaurant, like you have to order, like, could I get the hot fudge sundae? It feels embarrassing. Like, would you like a hot fudge sundae? You're like, now that you mention it, yes.
I'm not
just,
going to offer to eat someone. If someone asks me to,
Just kinda start sliding.
Next time you're eating a pussy, just like a
Yeah, like
butthole.
fucking Tiny Tim. Please, man.
Please, sir, may I have some
I'm not
ass?
going to just unsolicitedly lick butt.
Yeah, that's exactly
what you should do.
That's tongue rape.
No, if you're already eating pussy, I think you're fine to slide down, give a little exploratory. Like if she's immediately like, "Hey, that's enough of that,"
Yeah,
then you stop.
she'll swat you if she doesn't
Yeah,
want you.
she's
I'm
to.
not going to
she's
try
not
to
gonna be
eat
like-
butt and get rejected. That sounds like I don't have the self-esteem for that, guys.
You don't have
I
the
mean, it doesn't
self-esteem
mean-
to lick somebody's
No,
shit.
it's like a horsetail swatting away flies. She's not going to be like, get the fuck out.
Yeah, you're canceled.
Or he. I should say, or he.
yeah, Tom, eat a dude's butt.
Yeah,
Eat a gay butt right now.
If someone asked me to, and they
Eat my ass.
he's asking you.
I'm not asking. I'm
wouldn't.
telling you.
I
Eat my
wouldn't.
fat, gross ass.
Oh, yeah, I've had kind of an ass-eating renaissance lately. Like, I was
Yeah.
going, like, probably as deep as I've ever been in a butthole the other day. And deeper, probably. And I'm just like, this is terrific. It's very...
Your tongue is just hitting
you
the back
said
of
that
the
like
teeth.
it was spelunking.
Yeah. No, I mean, I just, like, I got, like, I was like, I'm like, oh, I think I'm, like, my teeth are, like, in play now. I got to, like, back it up a little bit. You know, but I do say it's, like, flattering when someone eats your ass. It's like, it just, even if you're not into it, because I had my ass eaten and I wasn't into it, but I was like, wow, it really meant a lot that you would do that.
I
you
was
know?
I like getting my ass eaten. I never know how to ask somebody to eat my ass.
Yeah,
I mean,
didn't-
you asked me pretty firmly.
Okay, but that's different though. Like a girl getting their ass eaten is like you're already eating the pussy. It's very close together. A girl eating a guy's ass is like you gotta really
That's a
like,
voyage.
make a choice.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
weren't there by accident. There's no foot traffic to that part of the neighborhood.
You got to, like, get, like, a
it's the
twisty...
Culver City of Chatham.
You're making it sound like
If
fucking.
you're going there, you're going there with purpose.
Yeah, you got to get, like, a twisty tie from, like, a bread bag to, like, get the balls up on
Yeah,
your dick.
it's
You know?
not
There's a whole hoist.
Mordor.
Yeah,
I don't.
You got to put your dick in a ponytail so you can get down there.
A t-shirt tie, like if you're an 80s kid.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. That just seems like that would be a lot like, oh, what if you forget to brush
Damn,
your
dude, I
teeth
didn't
or
realize you were
something?
old and insensitive, Andrew.
Scottish Lock says, how would a horror movie scenario play out with the Mean Boys? Think Evil Dead parameters, Connor, Keith, and Tom, and include Ramsey and Opie. I think Opie is the only one who survives because the rest of us are retarded.
Yeah, Opie's the most... Opie's
I was
just
the killer.
careful in general.
Yeah, it would be easy to say the black guy dies first. Like, that's the hack thing.
Yeah.
But I think the sex person dies before... sex gets you killed before race in a horror movie. Connor dies first.
I agree.
I die somewhere in the middle. You get possessed frame one, but we don't even know you're possessed
I
for a
was the
while because
killer
you're
the whole
already
time.
insane.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely the one who ends up killing the last. I think Opie's the only one who lives.
Opie, Ramsey starts refilling his vape as a bit, just like, oh, look how I'm not worried about the monster, and then gets got. Like,
Yeah.
he's like taking a shit like Newman kind of thing.
100%.
Yeah.
Nap, my just asked when is Andrew coming back to Twitter. He's back. Are you
Yeah.
verified now, or did they take your check mark away?
No, I'm still verified.
Okay.
They did when I logged back in, it said I had violated policy of conduct, and I had to give them a phone number and confirm it.
Eesh.
I tried using that burner app, and it wouldn't let me. Like, it knew that
Nice try, motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
And Frankie Monson says, you assholes need to come back to New York. Agreed. We will.
Are any of you guys have any really banal phobias, simple stuff like roller coasters or bugs or anything? I don't like stink bugs because the autistic kid at my school squished one in my face one time, and,
jeez.
and when I see him, I kind of have like a visceral reaction to it. But I wouldn't call it a phobia.
I've talked about the frog thing on the show before, right?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I'm terrified. I'm afraid of frogs because when I was a kid...
Well, because you were raised by Nazis.
yeah, I know, fucking Pepe's. No, my dad was like just one of those reptile people. And he had they bought this...
He was Jewish.
Yeah. No, and he bought this big fucking like toad-ass frog or whatever, and I hated it. And then
You
I
mean
was
a toad?
I was like 7 years old at the time, and then we went and bought baby mice one day, and I was like, oh, we're going to have mice. That's another pet we're going to have. And instead he made me feed the mice to the frog.
Yeah.
And then they put that frog in my bathroom, and it fucked me up because I was like, oh, I know that thing eats baby mice, and my little kid dick looks like a baby mouse, kind of. It's just pink and hairless and afraid. So I was worried the frog was going to eat my dick. And that's the thing I've been worried about ever since.
How do you feel about mice?
Yeah.
Mice? I like mice.
And just because of that, we had to turn down our lucrative offer from FurryCon to perform this
As
year.
far as all animals go, I am pro-mammal, anti pretty much everything else. Like, I'm fine that they exist. I don't want to touch them.
It's just funny to like have to take a shit while a frog looks at you. Like,
Yeah,
that sounds like really
what a horrible
uncomfortable.
life for the frog, living in the shit-filled bathroom.
Yeah, he's like,
Oh, I'm in a hell within a hell.
that's like a baby that's like, oh yeah, I wanted to get adopted by like Madonna, but I got adopted by some lady who's like making me sew in the fucking garage.
Oh,
Like,
I'm in
I was already
stink
doing
prison, but
this.
sorry you're nervous about your wiener, fatty.
Yeah, he was just trying to make it out the swamp. All right. Someone, does this person know you that tweeted a picture of what is allegedly you in special ed in 2006, Tom?
So we were talking about that. I think she's just tweeting a picture from her own special ed class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. A little solidarity.
Which one did you think was me?
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen a dude with Down syndrome that didn't kind of look like you. Like,
Thanks.
not once.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, you're the most handsome.
Shut up.
Of them. Oh, I'm sorry.
Stop
I feel like
talking.
at what point does a sexual turn-on become a full-blown fetish? I don't know. I think if it's
When
not...
you can't stop coming to it.
Yeah, well, I started jerking off to the frog eventually.
Well, I feel like if it's
Like
not...
that monkey that fucks the frog in the mouth. Have y'all seen that?
What?
Yeah, oh,
No
yeah.
way. I haven't seen that.
Really? Pull it up.
All right. Monkey...
Wait, you've really never seen this?
no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is pretty great.
He just takes, I believe it's a toad, if we're going to be correct, and he just fucks it right in the mouth with his monkey dick.
Yeah, it's,
Which does look like a little baby human penis.
I genuinely don't want to say
It
this.
looks cartoonishly horrific.
All right. Well, we'll play the audio.
I don't know. Tom, what's your weirdest thing? Okay. If you want to narrate it.
It is so bad, it's all moving. I know.
Okay. They got little speech bubbles, and this one says he's prying open the frog's mouth.
Yeah, he sure is.
Disgusting.
This is frog rape.
Oh, this is upsetting.
Yeah. It's that you can see the frog just kind of get bigger.
What are you doing?
This is TJ Gorilla.
I like that he's flipping over on his back so he can really just lean into it.
That is kind of like the fleshlight of nature, where you're just like, all right, well, here's a weaker animal. Blah, blah, blah.
Toss. You're where my dick lives.
That's my answer to the question.
Yeah. Somehow that's correct.
Yeah, all right. If you guys were trapped in any amusement park for one day, which one would it be and why? Like, which one are we realistically going to get trapped in, or which one would we like to be trapped in?
I'd like to be trapped in Disneyland.
I mean, Legoland, because then you can build whatever amusement park you want.
exactly. Yeah, I could build a ladder.
No,
to get out.
Disneyland is objectively the right answer.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Universal Studios.
Legoland sucks.
I went to Legoland as a kid. I had a magical time.
I went there when I was like 9. I was like, this blows.
I never been to Legoland.
I think I'm going to go Universal because they have that fountain in the middle of it, so you could just like play in the fountain.
Yeah.
hang out in fake France, go rape a minion.
Yeah, dude, just like that frog.
Yeah.
Also, like Universal, I'm like, I can just like print out my screenplay. I'm like, there's a movie studio there. I can still keep a career going while trapped in a theme park.
Oh, yeah.
Disneyland has
I'm really
options.
thinking this through.
All right, try the headphones. They're not working at all.
Pretty much no.
All right, yeah, because we got to do some voicemails.
Oh wait, here they are. Here they are.
All right.
Yeah, they're working enough.
All right, nobody move. All right, let's see what the voicemail line has to say this week.
Hey, what's up, mean boys? Just did some crazy. Fuck it. I'm too drunk.
What did he even say?
He said, "Fuck it, I'm too drunk."
Tight.
Yeah, so that was good.
That was Andrew's first draft of his apology.
Sorry, I meant to.
Hey guys, I'm trying to figure out how to like join the list of where you guys go. Like, I don't know. I signed up for the.
Here's just an important PSA. This is not like a customer support number where I'm going to pick up and tell you how to go to the very easy to find Google Sheet.
Yeah, this man essentially just called and said, "How do I type my name?"
Yeah, he was like, "How do I click the mouse?" Because
It's the pinned tweet, right, for Mean Boys?
it's in our bio. Yeah, yeah.
Hey
It's-
there,
it's-
mean boys. Can you tell me how to do a Google?
Yeah,
It's
it's been
on-
on the
it's on the
top of the
website.
show notes for 6 months.
You guys are doing what every cunty fucking comic on Twitter does when a fan is like, "How do I support you more?" And you're like, "Fuck you for not finding it immediately."
I
Hey, man,
agree.
it's
Fucking tell them. Fucking tell them.
It's working out really well for us. We have a system here.
That's like kind of what they want, though, from what I understand. Because every time I'm like, "Hey, sorry we made fun of your voice," but they're like, "I love it, man. I told everybody at the fucking Chevron that they called me gay."
I hate so much when I see famous comics just tweeting
Oh, yeah,
at
yeah,
people
yeah.
like, "It's on the website." Well, just take that minute and say, "Oh, it's at the Binnigans in Omaha. Come out and see with your fat
in general,
wife."
I agree. If somebody tweets
Yeah.
at me my personal thing and asks me what stand up, I will do that. When people call Mean Boys, they generally have an expectation of how they'd like to be treated.
That guy's
It's,
web TV doesn't work. We've
Well,
got
that guy.
It's on the
here's
website.
thing. We have
to
Yeah,
fix
on the
his
website.
Dreamcast.
tell by
Everybody
this
just
man-
like start calling me and be like, "Okay, so my router's it's not showing up on my phone, but it's showing up on my computer."
we're on
They're
Red
confusing you with
Blinky
Geek
still.
Squad.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can tell by this man's accent, he lives in a town we're trying really hard not to have to go to. So hopefully this doesn't matter.
He did figure it out like moments after because I saw someone like sign up and I think it was like a similar like the area code matched up or something. And I
Well,
was
we'll
like,
be in Buttfuckington, West Virginia.
yeah,
shortly.
yeah. And it's like I like when people. I do like also when people are like, I'm hurt that you guys haven't made it out to Omaha, and I'm just like, how many of you?
You're like, "I'm not."
Look at your town. You have one Starbucks. All right, it's hard for anybody to do Omaha. All right.
Okay, mean boys. So today I went on a date with this woman who's like 30.
He was totally real.
Hang on, can you play that again? I didn't hear the beginning of it.
Okay, yeah. So hey, Mean Boys, I got to do this real quick while my parents are still asleep.
Mean boys. So today I went on a date with this woman who's like 30. I thought like she's got 2 kids. I'm 21, college student. She's a professional. Blah blah blah. She just wants to smash, right? So I get to her fucking place. We start talking. I actually went on a date with the biggest fucking drug producer, like drug runner, blah blah blah, in my country. I'm from Europe, and it's like 3 a.m. in the morning right here. So
Hell yeah.
hold on, from rambling. But this fucking woman, man, she was like fucking gorgeous, like petite, like fucking crazy lady. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm getting
This is
lucky.
gonna end with a
We went to her
gunshot.
couch. We started like fooling around. Her fucking kids walk in. Like they ran downstairs. "Mommy, who's this new guy? Who's this guy?" Like, okay, that was fucking awkward. So that pretty much ruined the mood. She puts her kids to bed. Comes and sits next to me. We start talking again. We go into the topic of depression because, like, no fucking happy person that listens to your show. So we start talking about their ex-abusing her, and she was like, yeah, and also, like, with the drugs and stuff. I was like,
You got to take a breath, man.
Yeah, what even is happening?
So yeah, he's hooking up with this chick on the couch.
Okay.
She's the top drug producer in her country, allegedly, and her
Okay.
kids run downstairs and they're like, "Mommy, who's this guy?"
Yeah, I
And
caught
she's
that.
like, "Go to bed," like basically doing like a scene from your life, probably. And yeah, now
No, she was the top drug consumer in our country.
oh, okay, yeah. The number she gets like Marlboro miles from her meth dealer, and they're like, "Hey, we pitched in and we got you this fanny pack that just says Carl on it." So
We got you a gold tooth to retire on.
yeah, so now he's in bed cuddling with her, talking about depression.
Gotcha.
what drugs? Come on, tell me, spill the beans. Because drugs are cool, interesting, right? So they start talking about how she started dealing at 17. By the time she was 21, she was moving fucking kilograms of coke, like absolute kilograms of coke. Her ex used to abuse her, blah, blah, blah.
Man, what a bedside manner this guy's at. Her ex used to hit her, yada, yada, yada.
Yada yada, victim this, hurt that.
Fucking loaded, man. She told me, we were just talking about sailing because I sail because I'm a fag that way. She started fucking telling me about, yeah, I went to see this boat a couple days ago. I thought, like, yeah, it's just going to be a regular boat, like 2-3K, like shit, a little pleasure boat. She went to a fucking 400K yacht and almost bought it in cash on the spot. She stopped dealing 9 years ago, but she still got, like, a mil stashed away. I'm 21, still in college. This girl is fucking crazy. I think she's still on stuff. She pretends she's not, but I'm gonna try and become this little girl's, like, sugar son, I guess. Like, what you would call it. Have her be my sugar mommy, and that's gonna be fucking crazy, man. She also thought,
Sugar Son sounds like the worst rapper of all time.
Yeah, sugar baby, you fucking creep.
Yeah. I'm trying. I want to be your sugar dependent. Like,
I want to be your sugar progeny.
This guy's got to be dead by now, right?
Yeah.
This phone call ends with a gunshot.
he sounds like he is running from something.
Well, he's also calling on I guess you have his phone number saying, yes, I'm dating this drug kingpin on this very traceable phone.
Yeah, this is hella
yeah.
not the first crime that's been committed.
Here's how
on
she's gonna.
this voicemail
Here's how
line.
she's gonna kill you. She's gonna hack our very easy to hack email address and then dox the shit out of
If
you.
you're the drug dealer lady, look, I'll save you some time. Don't fuck up our back end. We'll just send you the phone number. Like, we'll just tell you where he is.
I don't want to have to like learn a new password. So
Yeah, Squarespace is going to make it a whole thing. We'll help you kill this guy. Like, I'll hold him down while you knife him.
yeah. All right, continue.
about like how she got her ex beat within like 2 weeks of his life, and is thinking about placing a hit on him too. So yeah, that one's crazy.
So yeah, she's thinking about having her the ex that beat her like murdered, like on some like Girl with the Dragon tattoo
Right.
shit. Okay.
So, anyways, guys.
And here it's going to be like, so I was just wondering what kind of anime you guys are into.
Yeah, what's the Fudge Lord doing?
Yeah. I just finished Full Metal Alchemist, and I'm trying to look for something in that same vein, but the fantasy thing kind of turns me off. But
This dude just walked by me and gave me the biggest fucking shift ass ever. I guess I've been rambling, but yeah, you guys, fuck everything. God is dead, I guess. Love you guys. Love the show. I'm not actually a sad factory worker, but I'm on my way there because like college is kicking my ass. But fuck it. Let's just become this girl's boy toy and get paid that way. Love you guys.
Got milk?
Yeah, this dude is going to get murdered to shit.
yeah. Check up on the mic a little. Yeah, I do keep in touch, man. Let us know how this is going.
Yeah.
Because a lot of our listeners are just like, hey, it's that one guy again. Anyway, so do you guys...
if you and your gal want to call in, we will talk to you live on the air.
Oh, I'll figure how to do that. Yeah.
We will download Skype or whatever European
He's
Skype
for sure
is.
high.
I want to be the Sean Penn to this woman's like El Chapo, and just like she's got like a voice. She's like, "Hello, mean boys. I love this guy's supple cock, and I put my children to bed while I think about murdering
Hello,
people."
I'm the sugar mother.
I'm glad. Yeah, but they probably call it something stupid in like England or wherever this guy's from.
Yeah.
He had like a
How a
slight-
bogey parent.
Nope.
That's how they speak.
Thanks for coming on the show, Andrew.
Absolutely.
Do you have anything you want to plug, man?
No. I fucking don't.
Oh yeah. Well, this weekend, June 15th and 16th, I'm at the Velveeta Room in Austin, Texas. Get tickets for that. It's going to be a good time.
This weekend, June 16th, I'll be at the Tournament of Nerds at the UCB Theater on Franklin at midnight. Come hang out for that. And are we dropping this Tuesday or Thursday?
I don't know. Tuesday, probably.
Okay, yeah. Tonight, I'm at the Comedy Store doing stand-up before Roast Battle, and I'll also be judging it. So come hang out for that. Tom's doing stand-up on that as well.
Yeah, I'll also be on that. And the 19th, I'm at the Chico's in Clovis. And, yeah.
All right.
Headlining that show.
Cool. Dude, Andrew, thank you so much for doing the
Yeah,
show.
thanks for having
coming
me.
on, man.
Everything I said
Looking
was
forward to getting
legally absolved.
I'm looking forward to being dragged down with you.
Yeah, if anybody gets mad, we'll just say you were a character.
They're like, I don't know if Connor doesn't have a check mark, but can we get his food stamps canceled? This guy's the real villain. He's a public figure, all right, that has food stamps. All right, thanks, guys.
Fuck everything. God is dead.
Crazy.